I don't know. I really want to like the game. I mean, it's fun and it's a great concept. I love the Crusade one, but for this
Not long
one,
now, sire, before the army will have moved through the valley to the safety of the mountains, and we can retreat before we are overrun.
it seems like they sort of, I don't know, I want to say they just sort of half-assed the project, but I mean, maybe they have their side of the story. I mean, I don't know. But I'm having fun, and I mean, you guys are seeing for yourself, what this game's all about. And that's sort of an important part of a Let's Play, is showing, I've heard about this game, but I'm not sure if I really want to get it or not. And then this sort of shows you a bit about it. Probably shouldn't zoom in that close on textures. If you zoom in close enough on anything, it looks bad, so I wouldn't judge it based on that. But, I mean, again, while those graphics are a little silly, and I think that that's really something that they should have, like, from a reviewer's standpoint, that's really something they should have fixed up or should have tried
The
harder
enemy
on.
are attacking.
However,
The enemy are attacking.
I certainly don't feel that graphics make a game, and
All right.
I'm willing to
going.
overlook that if the game is really solid. So far, it's alright. But
Lordship.
people always say, first one's better for almost
Hey-ho.
anything. I think the reason for that is because they're
Ooh, come
introduced to
on.
something new. And when you feel that sort of
Right, stay,
this is gonna
Eurydice.
sound like a dumb word, but newness
Moving again.
of it,
My feet.
it has a bigger impact than, say, a sequel to it, because you sort of already have expectations. But that's not the same for everything, of course, too. But I'm sure it's a lot tougher to... Are you guys even going to charge in a minute? Oh, it looks like they will. These guys barely got to... Nobody even made it to the gates. I am playing on normal, but... And it is the beginning missions. I'm sure, I'll be, regretting the day I ever questioned the difficulty of this game. Oh, okay, I guess we're charging. Charge! Destroy the catapults!
They've got better weapons than us. Look at this. Great. Another
Charge! Oh, no. Make a mad dash for the archers! Oh, I'm gonna get slaughtered. Yeah. But, anyway, it seems like they're gonna lose right here, and because they only have 5 seconds left to do nothing, unless I have to defeat this last thing. Oh, enemy has no troops left. Yes, I do. But that won't be much of a problem because it's practically
needed,
done.
sire.
Just a second. Alright, guys, well, yeah, so this is the last attack. Even if they do take down all these spear throwers. It does kind of suck. I lost all my peasants. And that's... I sort of foolishly charged
Peasants
thinking it
needed,
was
sire.
over, basically. Those guys, I mean, man, I should have made a few more Fletchers. Well, I mean, it worked out, but they're pretty slow at making bows. Then again, I mean, I guess making a bow would take quite a good amount of time if you wanted to make it good in quality. Oh, I guess a little something about myself. I'm not really sure if I've talked about this before, but I do a little bit of hunting with bows, so it's sort of interesting and a little insulting to see these sticks of wood that they call a bow. No string, no... they didn't really try. I mean... Okay, let's take a look at some of these other... I mean, and again, graphics don't make a game, but I have a feeling, like, these... Besides, say, like, from far away, like, okay, that looks pretty solid. That's nice. The walls look good. This looks... it looks alright. But I just have the... Oh, man, we're almost out of food. Daily supply 0. Daily consumption. Oh, What? What's happening? Oh, I have tons of peasants not doing anything. Dang it, so many mouths to feed.
We are
That's
under attack.
ridiculous. Wait, more? Oh, it's just these guys.
Attention.
Peasants.
We'll try, sir.
We are victorious, sire.
Woo! Victory! Let's see. Enemies killed. Actually, we broke pretty well there. Alright, goods. Tons of cheese. Ridiculous amounts. Not very many candles. I probably should have made more candle makers. Good stone. If I'd have figured out that ox tether thing worked for iron as well, that would have been easier. We didn't really... I put one wool thing. I mean, it might have been better if I'd have put more. Who knows? We killed more than we lost this time, which is good, considering we were defending. We didn't lose a single building to any of those fires or random bear attacks. Oh, let me move my mouse. I wanted to see the map and see like where bears could have just showed
escaped,
up from. Oh,
barely. We thought that we were stronger than we were, that we could stand toe-to-toe with the Jackal's forces, but we were no match, not even close. We set up camp, sent word for Longarm to meet us, to tell us what to do, how to fix this. I didn't even know if he was alive, but they found him, somehow. As good as it was to see him, there was no time for merriment. We set to work, planning how we could come back from our defeat. We discussed our forces and how many of our friends we had lost. Our armies, the army of the king, of Longarm, my own, were all defeated. The king was dead. Longarm suggested a plan, that we go and find new armies, recruit powerful soldiers and troops from the so-called lords of the north. He told me of Lord Blackstaff, exiled for treason, of the Sultan, over here from the east, and likely to have first-hand knowledge of the Jackal, and of the Iron Duke, in command of the forges in the northern mountains. He said that we should seek out their help and rebuild, recover, in preparation for whatever might come next. Longarm told me of safe houses we were maintaining, and I asked that he take Lady Catherine, get her to safety. He told me about the Abbey, where nobody would think to look for her. I would head to Blackstaff's lands, ask him to join our effort against the Jackal. He warned me to be careful, not to trust Blackstaff. I told him that I would do whatever it took to get Blackstaff's help. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
well said. And that was actually that's a really great place for us to leave off, because that basically sort of painted out the entire plot that's going to be happening. We gotta get the help of those three forces and rebuild and hopefully go back up against the wolf. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope the frame rate wasn't too much of a problem. The shadows really helped out. I'm not sure what was screwy with the shadows, but it was certainly screwy. So again, thank you all for watching, and have a great day, and hope you enjoyed it, and, you know, comment. What do you think of it? You know, just all this stuff. And, you know, I hope this shows you a good idea of what Stronghold 3 is, instead of just reading reviews about whether something's good or bad or whatever. Because it's always better to get first-hand knowledge of this stuff. And, well, this is sort of second-hand knowledge, but you're seeing it, and, you know, that's a big difference. So anyway, before I delay any longer, goodbye to all, and, you know, goodbye from Cat Gaming.